on very quickly.
Very
Summer steps into summer. Well, sort of. So we sent one of our reporters on holiday.
Sean Killick was our eager volunteer, clutching his passport, hoping for Benidorm or Barbados. So where did we send him? Butlins in Bognor.
For a look behind the scenes at entertainment within the holiday resort.
It's Monday, and the new guests are beginning to arrive.
Welcome to Butlins. You alright?
Yeah.
Have you just checking in today?
There are over 5,000 people staying here each week, and thousands more day visitors. But what goes on behind the scenes? And who are these people who spend their lives saying... One of those pulling the strings, quite literally, is Steve Wright. He's the resort's main puppeteer, performing different shows several times a day. And there are 50 puppets to maintain and new dance routines to learn. But what makes a grown man want to play with puppets all day?
I saw my first puppet show when I was 4 and got the bug straight away. It intrigued me. I got some toy puppets and presented shows for children's birthday parties during my teen years while I was still at school. And then went on from there, really. And now here I am presenting at Butlins.
What's the attraction of working with them?
No idea. I get to portray so many different characters within the puppets. They're certainly part of me in every puppet that I present. So maybe it's that. Maybe it's I just enjoy doing as many different things I can fit into one show.
What about the children today? It's a computer age, video games and such like.
That's a very good point. It's a lot of children haven't seen that many puppet shows, so it's almost like the rebirth of puppetry for a new generation. A lot of the parents that come here saw these puppets as when they were children, and now we're doing it for a new generation with their children. Disney are doing a lot of work with puppetry now as well, so it's almost like the rebirth of puppetry.
Part of the job of the entertainers here is to get guests involved, having a go themselves, and not just with the puppets. There's a circus class where kids can learn some new skills, and they can try a few dance routines at the Jellykins Disco. But this is definitely not a participation event. The WWF tribute show is one of the most popular attractions, and while Kid Cool and Stevie Strong are getting to grips with things in the ring, backstage the tribute Undertaker and Sergeant Slaughter are polishing up their act with a little help from me.
So is it entertainment or sport?
It's actually sports entertainment, the wrestling is. It's, as a famous wrestler in America said, it's theatrical sports entertainment.
And how much of it is worked out in advance and how much of it is genuinely sort of improvised?
Well, basically wrestling is all improvisation. You do whatever you do. You mainly work it out when you're out there.
Yeah.
It's all worked out when...
Do you know who's going to win in advance?
No, you don't, to be honest. No.
So what determines who's going to win?
A lot of the time, it's the crowd that determine who's going to win. The more the crowd cheer for somebody, it makes them just a little bit stronger than the other person.
Obviously, though, not enough people were cheering for Sergeant Slaughter today. He's probably the only person who didn't enjoy himself at Butlins today.
More writers from
Butlins in Bognor Regis.
And tonight Sean Killick dons the red uniform to find out what goes on behind the scenes.
Think of Butlins, and one of the first things that comes to mind are the famous redcoats. The resort isn't just a place of dreams for children, but for the redcoats too. Pulling on that jacket can be the first step on the road to fame and fortune. It certainly was for Charlie Drake and Jimmy Tarbuck, and for more recent stars such as Darren Day, H from Steps and Stephen Mulhern. One of those hoping to follow that tradition is 20-year-old Stacey Ellis, in only her first season, but already one of the resort's rising stars.
Stacey, I know you're just about to dash out and present the welcome show, but can you tell us briefly, first of all, how you got into this? Because you're fairly new, aren't you?
I am, yeah. I've only been here for about 4 months. But I was working as a receptionist and I used to get the stage newspaper because I was interested in performing and stuff. And I saw an audition for a redcoat and I thought, yeah, that's just the sort of thing I'd love to do. It would help me get into presenting and stuff.
So you've never done any of this kind of thing before?
No, not really. I did sort of amateur dramatics when I was little, you know, about 10 years old, but nothing really professional.
Okay, well, good luck. You better get on and do the show.
All right, thank
The show
you.
must go on.
The show Tracy's dashing off to present is one for guests on their first night, featuring a compilation of all the other shows on offer over the coming days.
Good evening, Centre Stage! Oh, come on guys, you're on holiday, you can do better than that. Good evening, Centre Stage! Well...
But it's no holiday trying to become a redcoat. Last year on Southern Ways, we showed you thousands of young hopefuls auditioning at the Hippodrome in London. And then we followed one of the few lucky successful applicants, Stuart Ruffle, when he was at the Redcoat Training Centre in Skegness. Today we caught up with Stuart at Butlins in Bognor, not only a fully fledged redcoat, but teaching other newer redcoats how to dance.
How have you felt over the past years?
I've really enjoyed myself. It's definitely been like the best job so far in my life. I was stuck sort of doing office jobs before, but now coming into this, great change.
How many shows are you doing a day?
I'm doing about 3 a day. Sometimes sort of matinee performances and then a couple of shows in the evening.
All the steps, like, so much to learn.
Beginning of the season, we spent like a couple of months rehearsing something like between 8 and 11 days.
A lot of effort just into someone sitting there with a drink watching.
Yeah, that's right.
45 minutes or so, and that's taken weeks and weeks.
Definitely, definitely.
Being a redcoat is a good grounding for a career in the wacky world of showbiz. You could find yourself spooking the kiddies or dancing with Noddy. The whole resort's your stage, and you're the star all day and night. All the children are eager for your autograph. Naturally, many of the kiddies hope they might one day join the Redcoats' ranks. A few years ago, Vicky was one of those star-struck youngsters coming to Butlins on holiday every summer as a child. Now at 19, she's a lead female vocalist in the Redcoats band.
I was really admired the Redcoats. I used to get up and dance with them when I was a kid, so I really enjoyed that, and I used to see the shows, and I always wanted to sing when I was little.
Your dream happened?
I suppose so, yeah.
Are they glad they're on?